Hi there, I'm Darryl Williams from Python Bytes. So in the previous tutorial we created the code for a new task, a to-do task. So we've created the code that will connect to the database and insert the data that we provide in a form, and it'll insert it in the table, the to-do table in our database. And it will then do a request, select all the to-do tasks in the database, list them by order of date, and then display them in the index template file. So what we'll do is we will go to our to-do folder in views, and we right click our mouse, select edit with notepad, and now we're going to create the code for the form. Before I do that, this is the code that we have here. It's a heading H1 there and then a paragraph. Okay, so the H1 and the paragraph. So now we are going to replace that with H3. Also under language, change that to HTML. That way we get the color code. Okay, so here H3, don't know why I put solid on there. I got add new task to the do list. Okay, and I'm not doing any CSS for this, so we go to break. I don't know if that's right. My code says the break. Okay, so we go break. Now we create our form action equals, and we go new method equals post. Okay, so we close that, remove this, delete it. Okay, so form, we got label, and in the label you go tasks, oops, that's interesting. I think that's the correct way. It's been a while since I've done HTML. I apologize to the HTML aficionados out there. Input type equals text size, put a space there, equals 100, name equals, we call that task, okay, there we go, label, greater than, less than, you go description, You've probably picked up on that, the spelling. Okay, label, there we go, text area name equals description DSC, rows equals 10, columns equals 30, closing text area, and on the end there BR. Okay, input, touch typing, sorry about that, getting a bit sloppy, aren't I? Type equals submit, name equals save, whoops, value equals save, you close that, input type equals button. Just a little piece of code I'll put here that if you choose not to add a new page, value equals cancel. If you don't want to add a new task, this bit of JavaScript equals parent location equals /, that's our home page, okay, and that's the end of our form. My mistake. Alright, save as, new task. Okay. Okay, so we got a new task. We open our index page. So that was a right click and index page is here. We go an unordered list. So you go HTML, so when I put the greater than, it'll close it off, and then I go %for row and rows, LI, and that's closed off there. Then we go A, H reference equals, in here we go item, we go row, square bracket 0, and close that, H reference, and then we go 2 curly brackets, you go row square 1, so that means row, the row from the rows, each row we ask for item 0 and item 1. Item 0 will be ID, item 1 is the title or the name, the task, that's right, the task, and that is the ID. Alright, then we closed off the A. Yep. Okay, so with the for loop, we close that off with end. Then down here, BR form. In here you go input type equals button value equals add new task, and then we go on click equals, and we go parent location new forward slash, that's a route. Okay, so that is our index page. Now we have item here, which is another route that we need to create in our server file. That's so that when you select that link, so you got item and then the ID of the item, so that there is a hyperlink. So when you click the name, the task, what the task is, when you click that, it will then take you to a page that will display everything relating to that task, which is the name of the task, the description of the task, and the date and time the task was created. So we still can't use this because you'll probably get an error where, oh no, it will display, but you can't click the items. Okay, so that one's saved, index is saved, that is saved there. We now have the new, creating a new task. So we don't have to reload it, the application, it's already reloaded itself, and as you remember here, we have reloader equals true. So we've changed all this code, and the reference to the index template and the new task template have been updated, and when you look here, the server has been restarted. Okay, so let's see what the outcome is. We'll refresh the page and we get an error. Name rows is not defined. Okay, so we have an error for row in rows, and that's the index file. Okay, I'll leave the tutorial at that point. We've done quite a lot. We've done the new task page and the index page. We've done all the code. So I'll leave the tutorial to here, and then we'll continue on actually adding adding tasks into the database. We won't be able to click the particular items because we'll have to create another route, which is the item route. Okay. Alright. Hope you're enjoying this tutorial as much as I am. And if you have any comments or any questions relating to this tutorial, please leave the comments on the YouTube channel. That way everyone who goes to look at this tutorial on YouTube, they'll look at the questions. You may ask a question that they're thinking of too, and they can see the answers there and then. Or should there be any problems with the code or any suggestions you have with the code, then it will be appreciated, and I'm sure everyone who's looking at these videos will appreciate it too. Please subscribe to the channel. There should be a link on the bottom right hand side of the screen. Just click that and it will subscribe you to my channel, and that way you'll be kept up to date. Leave your comments and questions. I'll reply as soon as possible. So till the next tutorial, can't wait till the next one. Goodbye.